Welcome in, everybody. This is a test broadcast. Hey, what's up, Kyle? This is totally a test broadcast, and I forgot my tripod. So what we're doing is we're testing some different audio bet rates to see if we can get some sound quality improvements and then perhaps also some video improvements. My camera is output at 4K at 4K 30 frames per second, and the audio rate I've increased from other broadcasts, so I'm seeing if it looks better or worse here on the broadcast. You guys, can you hear me now? You can hear me now. You should be able to hear me now. So yeah, this is a test broadcast here. Test broadcast. What's up, Omar? Great to see you. Yeah, I know, Kyle. Sorry. I don't have a tripod. I forgot the tripod. So this shows you the importance of a tripod. So I will do my best to not shake the camera, but this is purely for test purposes right here. So I'm going to adjust some things as we go. But I was dropping off my sister and her husband off, and I figured I'd take this opportunity to test the audio bit rate, the audio quality, and to try out this other camera to see if we get a little bit better quality. And Kevin, what's up? Kyle, good to see you. Glad that you can hear me. So if you can bear with me, I don't have a tripod tonight. I forgot it. But I brought everything else, and I apologize for that. But if you guys can just tune in, see how things are going, see if you like the quality of audio any better or the picture quality. We're just going to be on the air for a little while, not too long. In fact, I'm going to turn down my microphone a little bit. It looks a little bit hot. So, what's up, Frank C? Just testing out a little broadcast here with some different equipment here at Love Field. So I thought I'd run myself a little test equipment. So glad to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. You can tell me how things are looking. I'm trying 4K, so if you see things that blip or whatnot, that's okay. That's perfectly okay. So I'm just checking things out here and see how everything is looking and sounding. See if we can support this signal or if it's poo-poo. And I increased the bit rate on the audio too. Hey Phil, good to see you. Connie, nice to see you. Josh, great to see you. Yep, showing you some love on Valentine's Eve. The blue is very, very vivid. I noticed that also on the LCD screen. Josh, my current output signal for the camera is 4K at 30 frames per second. I may have to do a white balance. And D-Beast, I have some news I won't share with you. It's some good news. So yeah, I've finalized the job here, but they still haven't done the drug testing, so we're in the right direction. At least I'm doing drug testing. And so I apologize in advance for the shakiness of the camera. I forgot my tripod. But we're just going to be doing a test stream here. What's up, Nick? Greetings. Correct, Frank C. Yeah, the stream is only in 1080. But I was wondering if the increase for the signal from the camera, even though it's being, what's the word? Down converted to 1080, if the quality was any better. So that's what I'm wondering a little bit. I increased the bit rate too on the audio because it was way low. It was almost like was 160 kbs. I put it up to 192, which is standard. So just doing little test runs here and there. Yeah, Nick, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Frank C. Appreciate that. Yeah, they finally came through. Once I get the drug test back, I'll let you guys know. But I did sign the letter yesterday and send it off, and have been starting to look for apartments in this area. So I just want to make sure, after everything has taken so long, I just want to make sure that everything is finalized so I can transition here. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Phil, nice to see you. Frank C. So this is partly for my benefit. So I'm going to watch this when I get home to see if there's any changes. Also, I'm gonna turn my microphone down just a little bit, just a hair. So yeah, apologies for the no tripod, but just wanted to check things out. What's up, DFW? And also, one other thing I should mention is that my data is almost out on this card, so if the card freezes up, that means I'm out of data and the show's over. so I apologize in advance. So these are things I'm going to look at. So stick with me here. I'm going to actually data could be out already. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. 10 minutes. That's hilarious. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to go down. Yeah, Josh, I would agree with you, and now I'm back at 720. I'm all the way down to 720, and you can most definitely see some of the differences between 720 and getting close to 4K. Yep. So now we're down at 720, and everything looks stable and good. So you're right, everybody's right, and I'm not in disagreement. Like, the real question was going to be, okay, does the audio sound any better because I upped the bit rate? So that's one of the things, and so that's what I'm focused on. What's up, John Southwell? Yeah, exactly, Frank. Yeah, the FPS, definitely the FPS will be better. The problem with the camera is it's not, this camera for some reason is not built to 60. It's only built to 720 standard at broadcast quality at 30 frames. So, what's up, Robbie? Great to see you. Choppy on the big screen. See ya, Phil. Yeah, so just so everybody knows, this is a test broadcast, and we're just bringing to you some good broadcasting and entertaining here. I do not have a tripod. Just testing out, honestly, the audio quality. So when I get home, and also one of the things I'm testing too is the FPS here. I'm not so concerned. The biggest thing is that. So no worries, John. I appreciate that. Next library broadcast will be will probably be next Friday, Nick Lamb. So tomorrow we're gonna broadcast from here again, Love Field. And I'll make sure to remember the tripod this time. What was I going to say? The other thing I was going to say is, yeah, so we're going to broadcast from here. And I will announce a time later on this evening. It would be the, yes, that's true, Josh. I would worry about the SPF. That's an excellent point. What's up, Sue Major? Great to see you. You know, Frank, the issue I think is just being here at Love Field, where we're at on top of the parking garage. This is the best spot, honestly, for planes arriving on runway 13. So you're gonna have some occasional dropouts and frozen frames. So maybe what I do tomorrow, just to maximize that potentially, is broadcast at 720 and not 1080. So I may do that. And the other thing I was going to say, this is a new camera. When I say new camera, I've had it for 2 years, but it's never been used for streaming. So I'm just kind of doing a test. We're right now at 720. No question, Josh. No question. I'm sure that's the case, but yeah. Diego, what's up, man? Yep. New point of view. And honestly, Frank, I think the other thing is that T-Mobile will throttle the SIM card when you get to like 80%. So right now I have 9 gigs left. And you can see it's a little bit of buffering. So, anyways, I'll be hanging around here for a little while. There you can see the tower. Whoops. Stay with me, ladies and gentlemen. Last 9 gigs of one of my data cards, and just doing some tests. So yeah, love stream. And if anybody tuned into Walt's stream on Saturday, he was broadcasting. I was watching him for a brief moment. He was broadcasting at 722 just because the data connection isn't very strong up here. And I don't know why, but that's just the case. So, deal with it. How much broadcasting have I done? Well, it has ramp shot and a better view. The circle is tough. I stick with what I trust, so. Yeah, in fact, I'm just gonna put the camera down for a second. And just like that, and see if things recover at all. See how things do. So right now we're in 720. I'm just going to leave the camera like this. DFW. Of course I watch Walt. It's kind of ridiculous. See if I can zoom out any further so I can at least give you, there we go. So at least you can see some of the ramp action. That very well could be, Josh. That very well could be. I've thought about it, but the problem is, for the cost, the T-Mobile gives you double the data almost for the same cost. And so I'm having a really hard time, Josh, justifying paying 40% more. So that's kind of where I'm at. Yep. It's a good point, Josh. I agree with you. It's AT&T country. But yeah, when you can get 100 gigabytes for $50, there's a good chance I'm going to take that over $90 for 50 gigabytes at AT&T. So, yep. So we're doing a test stream. It's so nice of all of you to tune in, because that way you're giving me feedback and letting me know how everything is, which I really appreciate. So right now we're in 720, and we're just kind of doing a test. The main reason I wanted to get out here is to see how 4K would survive, and obviously, as we can see, didn't survive that well. It did. Okay, Spotter, what's up? Yeah, it's probably true, okay. They probably use the T-Mobile towers. I wouldn't be surprised, and vice versa. So if I was, I don't know where T-Mobile is the strongest. Definitely LA. They're definitely. And also along the Pacific Coast and East Coast. And Midwest, like Sprint, because remember, T-Mobile and Sprint merged. So, yeah, ADS is Addison Airport in Addison, Texas, where a lot of commercial, should say, corporate aviation streams are. Diego, yeah, this could very well be. I'm thinking, Diego, that T-Mobile, when you get to like 80% of your SIM card usage for data, I think they start to throttle it a little bit, so the connection isn't as consistent. That combined with the fact that I'm on top of the parking garage, which has some issues here at Love Field. We've been very fortunate for the most part to usually have pretty good streams from here with an occasional freezing or blip, but you are not wrong, Diego. All right. See ya, Phil. Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Tommy? AvGeek Edits. Great to see ya. So again, this is a test stream. This is not meant to be perfect by any means. So we're just trying to, I'm just trying a couple things out. Sleep well, Phil. But I'm still planning on coming back here tomorrow and broadcasting. So what time? I haven't decided, because I'm half tempted to do 2 broadcasts tomorrow. Because I want to maybe go DFW in the morning and then maybe Love Field in the afternoon. So, but then my batteries have to charge. So that's kind of what I'm, that's one thought that's been going through my head. So, see you, John. Get some rest, man. Good to see you again, though. Yeah, Josh, always terrible in trouble. You're like my comedy writer, Josh. You're hired, dude. You're hired. You are hired. See you, John. Yeah, so maybe what I do is I do one stream with this camera at 720 to maximize broadcast time, which could very well work. And then come to Love Field in the afternoon, evening. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have to think about that. Sorry to be so vague, but we'll be on the air tomorrow for sure at Love Field. Just Wednesday's a good day in the mornings to broadcast. We get a big turnout on Wednesday mornings at DFW. Kicking it. What's up? Yeah, glad to hear that. For sure, the lights are beautiful. Josh, I guess you could take that as a compliment. Hey, Gigi, Uzbekistan, welcome in. I'm just going to slowly turn the camera so you guys can see everything here. I'll zoom in a little bit more. That's right, Josh. So plus it's a really nice evening. It's a little chilly. I got the jacket on, but the winds are fairly light. So you got to love that. And so I just figured I was already taking my sisters down, sister and her husband down to go see their kids out in Las Vegas. So I figured while I was here, I might test things out, adjust the audio bit rate, and see what the connection is like. So thanks everybody for hanging with me and checking things out as we're doing some tests. You can see we've got, we'll zoom in there a little bit. We've got that arrival, and then we've also got that Max pushing Mac. So thank you for tuning in. I wonder if I can adjust the settings on the fly. No, well, let's see. Let's see what I can do here if I adjust the audio a little bit. The streaming audio bit rate will be set to 160, which is the upper limit for the current streaming service. Oh, okay. Well, then that may not make a difference. Well, poop. We'll see. But the other thing is seeing how that 4K turned out, see if it was something that potentially could be worked with in the future. Anyways, yeah. Well, yeah. See if we give it a go. I got a warning that says your current output is limited based on the streaming service. However, might as well give it a try, right, Josh? Like I said. Diego, yeah, man. I know you're tired and you're in school, so it's always nice when you sneak on in. So no worries, I understand, Diego. I was in school too once, many moons ago. Tommy, great question about the F-Geek stream for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The answer is when I get moved into my apartment at my new job. So that would probably be, give me about a month. I was actually calling apartment complexes today to see how expensive things were. So just give me a little time here, and I will try and do my best to do a Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Because I would love to do one, Tommy. So you know what's really cool? I have to do a quick zoom in this, and again, apologies for not having the tripod. This was kind of the spur of the moment when I found out I was going to take my sister to the airport. So you can see all the lights in the distance for both DFW and Love Field, which is really cool. I really like that. So, but hey, you know, on the positive, Tommy, excuse me, on the positive side of things, they finally sent me a job offer So hopefully in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I can unveil where I'm going to work. But I want to make sure that I pass the drug test, which, again, I have no reason to suspect why I won't. But, you know, based on how long things are taking, I want to make sure all the T's are crossed and I's have been dotted. So that's kind of why. So it's great seeing everybody. Thanks for tuning in. So Josh, just for curiosity and everybody else there, I adjusted the settings now to 256 kilobytes per second for the audio. Now I got a message that said, based on the current streaming service, your audio is set at 160. So I don't know if that'll do anything, but we're giving it a go. We are giving it a go for sure. I'm going to sneak on Carolina stream too and tell them, hey, I can, there we go. You don't hear a difference, Josh? Okay, so that very well could be. I thank you for the update. But yeah, that message then is valid. I guess they set the bit rate, which is really disappointing, at 160. The thing is, when I watch some of the other broadcasts, Josh, I notice really, really clear audio. And so I don't know if they're using a different streamer, like, I don't know if it's OBS or if it's YouTube that limits, but thanks for letting me know that, by the way. I know, right? Why did they choose to play at Diego at MetLife Stadium? Well, probably because it's in New York, so they're like, oh, the biggest city in all of America, we got to play it there. That way more people will tune in, and that Max is getting ready to take off, so. That's also true, DFW. That is a fact. Facts, sir. And if that's the case, I just want to see so I can save up money. You're spot on, sir. You're absolutely spot on. So far, what would you say? Things are looking pretty good. We're down at 720. Things have seemed to stabilized. I think it's pretty good down here. The catch is my other camera doesn't shoot at 720. It only shoots at 1080. So it goes 1080 and above. Yep. Good thinking, Diego. So, what's up, Rob? The Love Shack. Oh, the Love Shack. Dang it. That's what I need to rename the stream as, Rob. That was very, dang it. That's what I need to rename it as, the Love Shack. Welcome to the Love Shack broadcast. I don't know. LUV, I'm surprised that they don't get the airport code name changed to LUV instead of DAL. But that's just me. What's up, Rob? How's Newark? Just to reiterate, we're just hanging out here doing a test stream, testing a few things, see if there's a difference or not. So do not ask that you don't be offended if I don't have my tripod, or whatnot. I wanted I was bringing my sister down here, and you can see, look at that, dual arrivals here in the dark. So maybe what we do is do a stream in the dark. I know Walt's going to do one at 8:30, and I'll be done by then. But maybe we do the stream in the dark tomorrow. Delta Alpha Lima, what's up from Sioux Falls? Yeah, Rob, I know. That's right, some serious snow action going on there on the East Coast. Be safe out there. SkyOps Aviation, legitimate. Thanks for the looking good signal. Thank you, legitimate. Appreciate that. Ah, there's a Love Airport in Indonesia. Thanks for looking that up, Josh. Appreciate that. That makes sense. SkyOps, I love Sioux Falls. I actually had, you know what's funny? SkyOps, I had a dream about Sioux Falls Airport. This is true because I love to go, you know, plane spotting at different airports. And I had a dream probably last week about going to Sioux Falls Airport. Funny enough, it was during the summertime, so at least it wasn't snowing and super cold. What's up, A-List Flyer Chris? Just doing a test stream tonight. We're in 720. We were trying to go 4K with this camera, but it was definitely, the signal was very unstable. So we're sticking right now with the 720, and maybe if we stick with 720 and everything looks pretty good, folks, we might have better battery life too. So that's my other thought process. Anywhere, Chris, my sister and brother-in-law are headed to Las Vegas. Hey, are you headed anywhere this week, sir? Awesome. Hey, well, thank you, Rob. Thank you for the report on the audio and video quality. I appreciate that, Rob. And Josh, thanks for that research on the airport. SkyOps Aviation. Hey, Rohan, what's up? Oh, you're flying to Indy for 10 days. Will you be able to be stream live? I'm hoping, yeah, we're going to be back here tomorrow. I just wanted to test a couple of things here tonight. But we're doing a Love Valentine's broadcast. I don't know if we should call it the Love Shack at Love Field broadcast or just Love at Love Field. I like Love at Love Field. But yeah, we will most definitely be doing a broadcast tomorrow. And I'll put out the time, I'll finalize the time when I get home tonight. I might, keyword might, sneak a second broadcast in for a couple hours at DFW just for kicks. Okay, Chris, nice. No travel to the 27th, headed to Long Beach Doherty Field. By the way, can anybody name me what airplane manufacturer had a big base at Long Beach Doherty Field? Yeah, what plane did they manufacture at Long Beach Doherty Field? This is a good question. We'll zoom all the way out. You can see the tower there. Nick's back. Sky, go to Sioux City Airport. It sucks. Oh, you, Josh. Yeah, I was trying it earlier, Chris, with the 4K, and you're right. It didn't go very well. Now things have stabilized pretty good at 720. There you go, OK Spotter. That is correct. McDonnell Douglas, that is correct. Excellent. DFW, nice work, sir. It's true. It's true. I don't appoint mods typically very quickly, SkyOps, but I will keep you on the list. That's right, McDonnell Douglas. Nice work, guys. Way to get that trivia going. Well done. OK Aviation, he needs to have like a tattoo of an airplane because his blood type is like, I don't know what you would call it, DC? No, it would be AA. That's what it would be. Yeah, OK Aviation's blood type is AA. Yeah, Diego, we can put you on the list for being a moderator for sure. I'll put you on the list. I'll write it down. But I do like to know people will stay committed to the show. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And remember, for those new viewers, Love Field is the home of Southwest Airlines. So, funny enough, the majority of traffic here at Love Field is Southwest. Yep, that's right, Alias Flyer Chris. That's exactly right. And you know what? When I was there, I actually did a plane spotting video and then a walkthrough of Long Beach Airport, and I really should have done that. You're exactly right. So I forgot to do that. No problem, Diego. Yeah, because if you, so there's a shopping center on the, I want to say on the northeast side that has like an Amazon or a Whole Foods on the northeast side of the field at Doherty Field. And then you look across the street and there's these massive, massive old hangars from McDonnell Douglas. It's really cool, for sure. Josh, holy cow, Josh, 925,000 miles? Dang, man. Dang, Josh. Yeah, you're almost a million miler club. Hey, and everybody, even though this is a test broadcast, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up if you get a chance. Yeah, Josh, man, I had no idea. Your dad, DFW says 21 million? That's pretty wild. What's up, Infidel Fireman? Good to see you, bud. Nick, there are 2 runways here at Love Field. Well, I know you're serious. There are 2 runways at Love Field here, Nick. They're both of equivalent, what's the word you would use? Equivalent heading. They're 1331 configuration. This runway is about 7,700 feet or so, and the southern runway is about 8,700 feet. So, yep. Thanks, Chris. Listen to those Boeing engines roar, the CFMs. So yeah, let's see what my sister's supposed to block out. What time is it? By the way, I'm going to keep this going until about 8:30, and then hey, everybody can tune on over to Runway DFW at night with Walt. But I figured while I'm up here, I might as well stream and entertain and educate. Barnaby, buonanotte, benvindo a un programa. Nice, Rohan. Appreciate that. Yeah, so you remember seeing you at Founders with a buddy of mine? I remember asking my friend, do you know that who the guy is, the camera? Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot, Rohan. Thank you so much. Oh, stop, DFW. I gotta remember to put a new battery in You know, and Runway DFW has been very nice to me. Walt has been super nice. So be kind, DFW. Walt has been very welcoming and kind, and he says nice things about me on his stream, so I really appreciate that. He's been very welcoming, so absolutely, yeah. In 45 minutes, so you can tune on to Runway DFW at night. Diego, thanks, man. My parents lived in Brazil for a couple of years, so and ERB, one of our moderators, is from Brazil, and we talk a good bit, so I'm trying to learn different languages. That's true. Carolina is broadcasting as well. I think he's going to be around for a little bit longer, till 10-ish. Yeah, Rohan, Pip Hastings After Dark, man. It's true. It is true. So, but Josh, I think the connection's stabilizing quite nicely. And so this is at 720, so we may do this. The only problem is the battery life on this camera is shorter, so I can only usually get about a couple hours in before it goes poo-poo. So that's something I got to take into account too. My other camera that I usually broadcast with, that's got the super duper zoom, I've got like 3 batteries for, so I could go, I don't know, 7-8 hours. I know, it does, doesn't it? Delta Alpha Lima? Delta Alpha Lima. So Dallas, nice. And this little alley and section is gates 1. So if we go from left to right, it goes gates 9, 7, 5, 3, 1, and then it starts on the other side, 2, 4, 6, 8. So little fun fact there. No, 380 can't land here. Unfortunately, Nick, a 380 would not be able to land here. That would be, I shouldn't say never, never, but if they were to divert, they would not be diverting here. They would go to Houston, because Houston can handle the A380. Nice, DFW. I guess technically in an emergency situation, 8,700 feet probably could get it done. I know the requirement is at least like 10,200. However, that in emergency situations, there's certain, let me put it this way, there are certain numbers that are specifically in emergency situations for pilots, like worst case scenario. We talked about this on Monday. When we plan a flight, we plan it most conservatively. A federal regulation for 121 operations is you have to land within 60%. When you plan the flight as a dispatcher, you have to land within 60% of the available runway length. So there's that other 40% you could technically use, but the FAA mandates that a flight be planned when landing within 60% of available runway. So. Okay, Delta Alpha Lima. That makes sense. So it's about Delta. Josh, yep. C-17, A-list flyer Chris. Yeah, the 747. So I think in an emergency situation, they could land here, but I don't believe that for operational specifications, an A380 would ever be, or I should rewind and say, I don't think for op specs, Dallas Love Field would ever be on the approved list from the FAA. I didn't know that. Really, A-list flyer Chris? I did not know it. The Qatari 747-8 was completed at Associated. Huh. Well, dang, man. Thanks for sharing that. I did not know that. By the way, the Associated is where President Biden landed when we had the show, I think like a month and a half ago. So that makes all the sense in the world. Yep, Braniff. Nick, right now I'd like to say there are 4 commercial airlines. There's Southwest, which does probably 80 to 90% of the traffic out here. Then there's Alaska that does a couple flights a day. Delta, which does a couple flights a day. And then Jet Suite X, which is a supplemental 135. No, it's not supplemental. It's just a 135 carrier. They fly the E135s, E145s over to, they do their flying there. So really just 4. That's crazy, Chris. That's amazing. I hadn't heard that, Josh. That wouldn't surprise me. I hadn't heard that about Delta. At ATL, they don't use Delta for D. They use Dixie to avoid confusion. That makes sense. But I had not heard that. Yeah, Delta Alpha Lima Air Force One would go to South Dakota. So just for curiosity's sake, tomorrow, this will be the setup tomorrow. We're going to be on kind of a south flow. They're going to be arriving this way. So whatever you see tonight, whether we do it in the day or at night, is what you're going to see tomorrow at Love Field. So just so you're aware, if we do it tomorrow night or tomorrow during the day, this is the view you're going to see, because I was looking at the winds, and the winds are going to be light out of the southeast, which would be favorable to this arrival pattern. So we're going to be pointed this way tomorrow. Oh. That's right. The Dreamliner that they sold, Chris. The Dreamliner that they sold, yes, or got rid of, whatever it was. It's pretty wild. Got a block in over here. 737. And then we got a 737-700 blocking out. So zoom in a little bit on that. See, this is fun. This is great aviation knowledge. And again, thanks to my buddy, First Officer Mark, for broadcasting with us on Monday. I keep telling him that he needs to start a YouTube page, but he's like, I never have time. And I'm like, well, then let me do it for you. I mean, he's a good guy. He's totally smart. One of my good friends. But again, thanks a lot to Marky Mark, as I like to call him colloquially. I like to call him Marky Mark, or Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. So this is not normally, by the way, the other thing too is this is not normally the camera we shoot, but this has the ability to shoot in 720. So I was trying to do a test stream here to see if we could get a better connection with a lower frame rate, possibly here at Love Field. So it seems like it's going that way, because when we started out, we were shooting 4K and it was super crisp, but then it didn't last very long. So just for your information. It was educational and informative, Josh. Yeah, thank you for your questions. You asked some great questions. And sorry if we didn't get to everybody's questions. We tried to get to everybody's or catch them. But if you didn't notice, the other thing is, I told Mark this too. He's like, he's very thorough in the explanation. So I'm like, okay, okay, all right, Mark, stop right now. So he is very thorough. Wing walkers doing their job right there, you know, and they had like 4 planes just empty out, and now we got 2 more just blocking in right here. 35 millimeter. Ooh. Chris has got quite the collection. I know we talked briefly when I met Chris for the first time. But yeah, Chris has been doing this a long time in Dallas. So as far as the broadcast times go tomorrow, I'll probably get home and they'll be up by 10 o'clock tonight, so you'll probably wake up to them if you're a United States viewer. If you're a European viewer, you'll probably be waking up to them. Or if you're a night owl, I'll publish the time for tomorrow's broadcast tomorrow. I really would. I'm really considering doing a stream at DFW, but I'll have to see. But yeah. And the other thing is too, is for some reason, if the stream just shuts off tonight, I'm just doing this as a test stream. I'm using all of my data on one of my SIM cards remaining, and it had like 9 gigabytes left. So if it turns off, then we know what happened. I ran out of data. So. Oh man, lots of specials tomorrow, Chris. Now you just threw that wrinkle in there. Crap. Right when I was getting down here and stopped by Chick-fil-A after I had dropped off my sister, Freedom 1 showed up, or was departing to Ontario, California. I'm like, what? Dang it. So I'll have to look at the schedule now for Love Field 2. Shane, what's happening, man? Just Planespotting here at Love Field, doing a test stream. I'm testing out my other camera that I have. I have 2 cameras. And right now we're just testing this one to see what it looks like. And doing a test for tomorrow as well. So thanks for tuning in and being part of an action. All right, sounds good. Delta Alpha Lima, thank you so much for tuning in from FSD, Sioux Falls. Good to see you again. We'll catch you on the next stream. Thanks so much. Yeah, Mark's a good guy, so thank you, Nick. I'll pass that along. What's up, Randy? Nice to see you, sir. By the way, thanks to Colin. I see a lot of you have been gifted memberships by Colin Dutton. So I really appreciate Colin and his contribution. It means a lot. And I hope I didn't scare him away yesterday because we had a lot of questions, so I wasn't talking as much, so I apologize. But anyways, yeah, it was great to have everybody yesterday. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit that way so you can see more. Double stream. Yeah, Chaotic Bean just doing a test stream tonight. What's up, man? Catfish, how's it going, sir? Mr. Smith. I guess I could call you neighbor since you're just down the road. Good to see you, neighbor. I do not have my tripod tonight, so I apologize for that. But this is a test stream. I'm testing another camera, and we were trying to test 4K earlier. Now it's 720, and I have to repeat that just so everybody knows. But I figured I might as well be out here streaming and talking about aviation and whatnot. So, Catfish, nice to see you. Chaotic Bean, what's up? And yeah, I should have a job announcement soon. I sent back signed the offer letter. The question is drug testing. So they haven't given me a start date. That's the other thing. So I'm not going to announce it officially until I get a start date and know I got the okay for drug testing. Not that I have any fear about that, but, you know, considering it's taken 2 months, I like to make sure all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted. That's right, bonus episode, Josh. Chaotic Bean. That's a sore subject. Don't bring it up. This is an opportunity for him to get it back. Let's put it that way. So I saw tomorrow. By the way, has anybody noticed? By the way, Chris, I don't know if you noticed the past couple of days, and we mentioned this on the show on Monday, but UPS has been bringing back the 747, so that's exciting. So I saw the 747-8 also arriving tonight too. Yep. So we're looking pretty good here. So this is encouraging. Again, this is a camera, my other camera, not as great as Zoom, but is a nice handy cam that can shoot 4K. But right now we're in 720p. So this was kind of a test, and also the audio quality I was looking at, and I guess the waveform for YouTube or OBS is at 160 kilobytes per second. So that's actually below what your normal iTunes will download at. I think the audio wavelength is 256 for your iTunes music. Yeah, Chris, it was very nice. Nice, as you would say. So yeah, check out our friend Carolina. He's still broadcasting, and thanks for everybody subscribing and liking here on this test stream. Carolina will be going for about an hour longer, and then it'll be runway DFW and Walt beginning at 8:30. So your evening will be nice and relaxing with some good aviation action. Thank you, Catfish. Appreciate you. Yeah, I saw Freedom 1 and then it departed, and now we get the standard Southwest livery. So we'll be on for a little bit longer. Keep the things rolling, keep the entertainment rolling. And I would encourage all of you, if you didn't get a chance to watch the stream from Monday, it was great talking to First Officer Mark, and when our schedules cross paths, we'll make sure to have him again. He does have a very busy schedule, so. What's up, Andrew? Good evening, man. Great to see you, Andrew. So yeah, we're going to be broadcasting Love at Love Field tomorrow. Announce an official time and schedule it when I get home. You know how much I love Wednesday morning broadcasting. That's always a lot of fun. Got another blockout. Here, is that a max? Might be a max. We'll turn the camera a little bit. But yeah, we should have really good weather the next couple days here at DFW. We are expecting some rain on Friday. And I've talked about Houston, and that's still at on the docket. The question is just when in the upcoming week will I head down to Houston. My dad's birthday is on Thursday, so I'd like to stick around for that. So if we're going to go to Houston Intercontinental, it's going to have to be between Friday and Monday night, because I have to come pick up my sister here on Tuesday afternoon. So just FYI for y'all, because I know we've talked a little bit about it. What's up, Ryan? Great to see you. Mr. Lloyd. Yeah, Andrew, it has been a while. And we'll be doing another stream at Love Field tomorrow, too. So, yeah, it has been a while. But yeah, the weather's been really good. It was a little windy on Monday when we did the broadcast, and then it warmed up. And then tomorrow we should have moderate winds. So I'm probably going to tape some stuff down, especially if I broadcast from the parking garage here. I think the winds are 14 knots. So I'm going to round up to 20 just because, not that the forecasters don't do a good job. I just don't know that they do a good job. So anyways, sweet Andrew, yeah, I'll announce it. I'll try and get it on the schedule tomorrow. Actually, I'll try and announce the time when I get home at night. So let you know on that. I do want to see if we're getting any specials here in the next little bit. Special liveries. Speaking of that, I do want to play this because it's one of my new sounders for special liveries, and I'm really proud that I thought of it. So I got 2 new sounders. We got some new emojis for the premium, ultimate economy, and first class baby fans. And then also, I do have a couple new sounders. So let's see if they sound okay. Everything's not too loud here.
You're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Yes, the banana in the tailpipe from Beverly Hills Cop. That's for Spirit Airlines, the yellow banana, and then this one.
Well, isn't that special?
That's for a special livery. And I got that from the church lady from SNL, so I'm really proud of that one too. Oh man, Chris, you got Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Freedom 1, and Tennessee between 9:30 and 1. You throw the wrench right there. Dang. Now you're making me really think hard, Chris, because Cathay Pacific is going to be in tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow, of course, there's Korean Air and Japan Airlines at DFW, as well as the usual suspects. And a lot of UPS arrivals as well. Dang it. Now you've thrown a wrench into everything. Tough decisions, Chris. Tough decisions. Yeah, let's play that one more time, because I love that.
You're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Can't get enough of Eddie Murphy.
Well, isn't that special?
You are definitely playing devil's advocate, Chris. That is factually true. That is factually accurate. And Joe Leary, one of the dispatchers for Southwest, I think you remember this, Chris, they're transitioning a lot of the deliveries from the old 737-700s to the 737-800s, and I think that looks sharper with the extended body. So, yeah, Diego, it's going to be tough, man. I love UPS. Yep. Oh, yeah. No. Good point, Chris. Good point. I like it, Josh. The tandem cast. The tandem cast. Yeah, we could probably make that happen. Carolina and I have been talking about doing a tandem cast, and there's a way you can do it. I don't know offhand, but there is a way, and we were messing with it because, yeah, but that is an option. And, yep. Lone Star is in, Payne is in Spokane. Okay. Michael, Illinois 1 is due in 2 hours from Las Vegas. Oh, snap. Man. I wonder if they'll keep it overnight and it'll be Iran for Illinois 1. By the way, new aviation actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I should start a little segment where we do an aviation word of the day every broadcast. And today's word is RON, which stands for remain overnight. So it's not really a word, but abbreviation. Okay, Walt just went live. Okay. Thank you, Josh, for the report on that. Appreciate that. Oh, Crystal will already be out here in the morning. Nice. Yeah, but the word of the day that we'll teach you is RON, which stands for remain overnight, as in an aircraft will RON in Dallas Love Field. So there you go. We'll do an aviation word of the day. I'll try and work on that too. Illinois 1 is an originator to Tampa at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Ah, all right. Well, guess that blows it for me. I want to see what the battery life is like, guys, so give me a second here. All right, so we got half the battery life left. We've been broadcasting for just over an hour. So yeah, like I said, I can probably get about 2 hours off the battery life of this. So that's good to know. Whoa, Andrew plays running back. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Premium Economy, man. Really appreciate that. Now you have access to all the emojis. Appreciate your support, sir, and your contribution. We play that sound every time somebody makes a contribution, either joining one of our membership levels or sending a super chat or super like. And by the way, yes, if you would like to... I'm waiting for the engine. I'm waiting for the 737 to pass by. By the way, if you would like to, we're going to take $2 super chats all day tomorrow, and we're going to donate them, or tribute, I should say, tribute those contributions to whoever you'd like. Remember, 50 characters, but $2 tributes on Valentine's Day to the person you love, to the plane spotter you love, to the airport you love. $2 super chats all day tomorrow. Make it sound like it's like ladies' night and they're $2 draft beers or something. Andrew, thanks so much. I'm glad you love your vids, and I'm glad to help, man. ERB, oh no. Well, I hope your son's okay, ERB. Checking on the old elbow. Hopefully you didn't scrape his weenus. Oh, Andrew, by the way, I hope you had the opportunity to tune into Monday's stream. If you didn't, it was a good stream because I was able to have a friend on who is a pilot, and he answered a lot of questions for people. So if you didn't get a chance to tune in that. So apologies, this is a test broadcast. Well, I shouldn't apologize it, but I don't have the tripod, so this is a little more stationary, but you do get to see a lot of great gate action here. So Andrew, as I was saying, if you didn't get a chance, and I know you love aviation and are thinking about doing work in aviation, he answers a lot of great questions about being a pilot, so worth checking out. First Officer Mark. You got it. You got it, ERB. I know, Diego, my apologies. 1,000 apologies. But yeah, I think we've figured out tonight, this has been good. I figured out that the audio bit rate is capped. We've figured out that 720 is a good stable resolution. Not as high quality as the 1080, but nonetheless, good stable resolution. So that's good to know as well. So this is helpful. I'm glad I did this. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. smashing that thumbs up. I'm going to watch it when I get home so to see it. And then announce what time we'll be broadcasting tomorrow. Broadcasting tomorrow. So again, we are going to be broadcasting at Love Field here, and I will announce the time in about 2 hours. But if you are watching now and will be watching tomorrow, this is where we're looking. So we're going to be on a south flow pattern as well. So where we are now is what you're going to see tomorrow. No skyline tomorrow per se. We're going to be looking out towards the west. So the arrivals are going to be arriving from the west. FYI. What's up, Jackson? Great to see you. Rebecca, great to see you. Hi, Rebecca. I did hear about the 737 that overran at DFW, Andrew. I sure did. It was pretty crazy. I think what happened to DFW, and I don't know this for sure, but I had heard something about an issue with the brakes. And I'll just leave it at that. I'm doing great, Jackson. How's school, man? I miss the mountains, by the way. I do miss the mountains quite a bit. How you doing, Jackson? You talk to your sister out here in Dallas much? Yeah, just to kind of doing a test stream tonight, Jackson. I wanted to try out one of my other cameras and then see if I could get the bit rate higher for the audio quality, but no dice. But that's okay. And don't forget our aviation word of the day. I'm going to have to create like a little song for it. Our aviation word of the day is RON. R-O-N, that's Romeo, Oscar, November, which stands for remain overnight. So, for example, use in a sentence, Illinois 1 that is flying in from Las Vegas will be a RON in Dallas. Or Illinois 1 will RON in Dallas. There we go. R-O-N, remain overnight. It is, Andrew. You're exactly right. Drywall in Jackson. Isn't that illegal to have you work on a school night? Oh, nice, Andrew. Your grandparents live near Jackson? That's awesome, man. I love Jackson. I absolutely love Jackson. Absolutely. It is really pretty, for sure. I bet the acronym song. Andrew, I bet your grandparents watch this. I bet you that they live near Alpine or they live in Afton. Just a wild guess. What's up, Bailey? Great to see you. Oh, it's not illegal. Good to know, Jackson. See, I knew it, Andrew. There's not many places that are populated, Andrew. So yeah. There's not many places that are populated in Wyoming. So if they live near Jackson, the next closest place is Alpine or Afton. I lived in Green River, Wyoming for about 2.5 years, so FYI. No tripod tonight, Bailey, so I will be glad to zoom in But I have no downward movement. I have to use my hands, by the way. But there we go. There's a zoom in. There's a zoom in. Yep, we got luggage action going on. We got, if I go all the way in, they're working the snacks there. They're working the snacks and the drinks there. Luggage train, yeah. There is some luggage trains happening. You got it. So again, this is the way when we're broadcasting tomorrow at Love Field, whenever the time is going to be, this is the view you will have. We're going to be looking at the ramp here. We'll be looking at the ramp and the gates, and we'll be looking to the west. So I'm going to have to look at the schedule tomorrow. I might want to sleep in, though. God, that's tough. Ugh. Tough call. Jackson has to wake up at 5:30, man. Are you in athletics, Jackson? Yeah, it's a good ramp. Bailey, it's a good location if you want to see ramp action close up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, this is a great viewpoint for sure. Dang, Jackson, you got early morning practice? Baseball. I love it, dude. See, you and I are gonna be best buds. I love baseball. Did you know? This is actually a topic for a different show, but I actually went on a trip when I was 31, so that was a little over 10 years ago. I went to all 30 Major League Baseball parks in 30 days. So that was a good trip. Now, see, that's a good view. It's got all the gates in action. You can see gates 2, you can see 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. It's perfect. Love it. So what's your position, Jackson? What position are you playing? I was always a catcher or an outfielder. Of course we are, DFW. By the way, DFW, have you been to, are you going to Mirabel this time? Are you going up to Mirabel or, yeah, Mirabel, where the Airbus is? Yeah, true story, Jackson. It's true, Bailey. March Madness, shortstop and right field. Nice, man. Very cool. Awesome. Awesome, Jackson. Oh, you're back in Dallas already? I didn't know that. I thought you were still there. What's up, Cargo Lux? I hate to break it to you, but I'm leaving soon. Sorry, man. We'll see you tomorrow, though. Yeah, I'll when I get home, I'll announce what time I'll be on tomorrow. We'll probably just do, as I'm thinking about it, maybe just Love Field. But you never know. You never know. I do like being here at night, though. I do like the vibe, and it's I do like the vibe, and I also like that the winds are calm, basically. Oh, gotcha. That video. My bad. My bad, DFW. I'll be honest, I was totally focused on the hockey stuff, DFW, that you sent me. It was super awesome. Well, folks, it's about that time. 747 that flew to Victorville over your house. Nice, Jackson. Nice. That's awesome. We had a couple on the broadcast, yes, on Monday. Wait, yeah, Monday morning. I'm thinking it's Wednesday. It's not. It's still Tuesday.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, that music means it's about time to get out of here. Want to thank everybody for tuning in on Pip's Planespotting Live Test Show Edition. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll announce later this evening when we'll be back live tomorrow here from Love Field. But this has been a good broadcast. We've tested some things. We figured out some things. We may stick with 720 here at Love Field, just so you can get a better connection and quality. So thanks for everybody tuning in tonight here at Love Field. We will talk to you again tomorrow. I'll announce when I'll be going live when I get back home and settled in. And we'll be back here for Valentine's Day for Love at Love Field for Valentine's Day. That's right, Valentine's Day tomorrow. And Love at Love Field here in Dallas, Texas. So thanks everybody for joining me. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely evening. Don't forget, Carolina Aviation will be on for another hour, and Runway DFW is on the air with Walt, your host for Runway DFW at night. So if you want more plane spotting action, tune to Carolina Aviation and Runway DFW. Have a great night, everybody. Take care, and we'll talk to you again. Thank you, Michael. See you guys.